Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Movie Podcast, and today we're going to talk about Husk Casinos Live Top 5 Best Moments. Guys, hands down, Husk Casino Live has been one of the best live stream poker channels out there. Not to hate on any of the channels, but I mean, you talk about the production value, the quality of players, the big money, the big drama. They got it, and I'm so excited to see what they have going forward in 2023. So without further ado, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's go through these top 5 best moments. Number 5, Dylan vs. Garrett, Part 1. So Dylan hits his full house on the turn card. The pot's pretty big. They've been going back and forth on this pot. Garrett eventually hits his king on the river. Dylan makes another bet. Garrett is hesitant to call. He's dancing around in his head. He finally makes a call. Dylan says, "Nice call." Just kidding. Flips over his fours. Garrett is just kind of stunned. He got slow rolled. This made for a really funny moment just because Dylan and Garrett have had their back and forths in the past. And, I think Garrett made a joke about like eating Dylan's unborn child. So, no love lost here between these two. And this made for a very funny moment. The money wasn't too big considering the bigger pots we've seen, but just the history between these two guys made it for a really funny hand and a top 5 moment. Number 4, Dylan vs. Garrett, Part 2. So this one really cool because Garrett gets his revenge against Dylan, and once again, we're back at a bloated pot. Dylan is going crazy with his ace-4 hard suited. Garrett hits 2 pairs with his 9-10. Eventually, Dylan goes all in. Garrett is again thinking, dancing in his head, not sure what to do. Well, he knows what to do. He's definitely going to call this one. He's not going to let Dylan get away with this one. And to our delight, Garrett makes the call. Dylan is just kind of like glancing around, acting like he doesn't care. But you know what? I think he did. And this was the last time we saw Dylan on the show. So Dylan has left the building, made for a great moment. The villain was taken out. At this point, G-Man is our hero. He's our champ. He got rid of the villain, and it just made for a really cool moment to see Garrett, get his revenge, especially after being slow rolled. In the hand that they had before when Dylan had his full house against Garrett's only pair of a king. So it was a good redemption for Garrett, and he slayed the dragon. So top 4 moment in my opinion. Number 3, Wesley's threesome action. I mean, hey, who doesn't like a good threesome, right? Well, anyways, we got one with Wesley, Mickey, and Alan Keaton. This pot blew up really big when Wesley went all in with pocket 10s. Alan Keaton goes in with his pocket aces. Mickey calls with queen jacks. And, Wesley was down a lot in this game. This sequence took place towards the end of one of their biggest live stream games, I believe. And so this is one of the biggest last action hands they had, and it was awesome to see Wesley come victorious on this, and he wins a massive pot, becoming unstuck. He was down somewhere around $400,000 to $500,000, and we like Wesley. Wesley's a fan favorite, so it was good to see him get a victory in this one, and it was just really awesome to see. Number 2, the kneeler gets wrecked. Now, this was by far the funniest moment, in my opinion, on Husk Casino's live stream. I mean, I don't recall a funnier situation, but you have this clown who calls himself Mr. Dr. Batman. He comes on there. He has these needle cards to give out to people as pranks if you've been beaten by him as a bad beat joke. Eric Persons wasn't having that. He finds himself in a hot situation with him against Eric's ace-10, and he has pocket queens. Now, the way he played these pocket queens was horrible. I have never seen a sequence like this before. And the way he was betting, thinking that he's going to get Eric Persons off. I mean, I don't think he's ever seen him play before. Eric's not backing down, especially when the board comes out. He hits a full house. And he decides to go all in against Eric Persons. Eric Persons snap calls him and takes all his money and picks up one of his cards and throws it back at him. And it was just really funny because Eric Persons wasn't having all this, table joke crap from the needler, and it was funny for him to give him back his own medicine. And Eric Persons was great for the stream. I hope to see him more in 2023. So definitely a top 2 moment. And you guessed it, number 1, the infamous Jack 4 hand. Now, this hand was by far the most craziest hand I've seen in a televised poker event or live stream poker event. And let me tell you something, guys, what this delivered on so many levels. I mean, you had Garrett taking the money back, almost being beaten up on the show, by Rip and Robbie having some kind of relationship, the cheating investigation in terms of, was her seat vibrating and her jewelry, all kinds of stuff going on. And then you had someone in the production taking chips off her stack after the live stream and, him, not being charged. And then you have the integrity of the Hustler live stream being questioned, and their security protocols and what measures are they going to take if they took any new measures, right, going forward. And Garrett is still not back. He doesn't trust live stream security, and we haven't seen Robbie back on the show. I don't know if they'll ever be back on the show, but let me tell you something, man. This hand delivered on the drama. It delivered on the goods. We got some really good content out of this. The internet was going crazy. Twitter was going crazy. The chats for the live stream of other people covering this stuff was going wild. Twitter, everybody was going wild, man. And, I don't know if we'll ever see another event like this in the poker space, but it definitely got the #1 spot. And we're still talking about it now. We still don't know what exactly happened, right? I mean, we have all our theories and everything, but I mean, do we really know? Does anybody know anything conclusive? So yeah, definitely #1 spot. And there you guys have it. My top 5 best moments on Hustler Casinos live stream games for the year 2022. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment on any honorable mentions that I may have missed.